Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. A big thank you to each and every one of you for your continued support. Kaka, you've seen the headlines on media, and in fact, or to some point, you have watched yourself and you have seen Mother Karua and Raila Odinga have differed on the return of Maandamano. And I want to explain this into detail so that you are able to understand what I mean. When Raila Odinga opted for bipartisan talks, Mother Karua was not for it. Kakasungura was not for it. I remember very well, those who follow me keenly, when Raila made a decision of allowing bipartisan talks to take its course, I gave a warning in this very platform and told Raila, Ruto is very cunning. Baba should be very careful, and according to me, there is nothing good that is going to come out of those talks. I said it here in this very platform. But tukasema, let's give Raila time because Baba knows what he's doing. But myself, I was against it. I warned about it. I warned Raila. I warned Azmio. I told them, you will sit, take tea. There is nothing you will agree. Ruto's intention was to waste Raila Odinga's time. Ruto's intention was to cool down the Maandamano timbers. And he actually managed. Alirushia Baba bipartisan talks. I was against it. I said no. If we are to fight for democracy, let's stand firm and forge ahead. Let no one distract us from the goal. This is what Raila Odinga is saying. You saw, there is word on the streets that bipartisan talks seems to collapse between the Kenya Kwanza and Azimio. They are not agreeing. And there is a possibility of the return of Maandamano. Listen to what Raila Odinga said. You know, Mother Karua, in his press conference, he said, sovereignty belongs to the people of Kenya. Hata kama tutasafirishwa mbinguni, as NAK Kenya and the people of Azimio, we are saying, should the talks fail, the way they are looking, they are failing. Unasikia? These talks have already failed. There's nothing that we are hoping here. I saw it in advance and I told you bipartisan talks are going nowhere. Ruto has nothing good to offer to bipartisan talks. I told Raila, better keep off and stop wasting time. But they couldn't listen to me. I'm happy, or I pride myself, because there is nothing I speak here that doesn't come to pass. It's a matter of time. Now, Karua is saying, we shall not forgo our rights. We shall go back to the streets if necessary, and we are going to exercise our civil and political human rights. We are saying no to intimidation, and we call upon Kenyans to join and hold hands so that we restore sanity in our country. I want to tell Mother Karua that Kenyans were ready long time ago. It is you people delaying our justice. Kenyans have been very ready. When you people agree to bypass and talks, in fact, some Kenyans who follow Azimio lost some hope. But let me speak from this platform. If indeed Azimio is coming to terms that bypass and talks have nothing to offer, come back. Kenyans are more than ready to support you to the streets. Kaka, I have been ready from the word go. I said and I told you, even if I'm going to remain alone in this fight, I will never back down. That's what I told you. I'm happy that again those who ran into bypass and talks are again joining my way. Listen, I said I will. It's a matter of time. It might take long, but finally, justice will be served to over 50 million Kenyans who are sleeping hungry now, who are being rained on, who have been pressed with school fees, who have no food. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not giving up in this journey. Even if Raila runs away, even if Mother Karua runs away, sisi tuko hapa. I know one day justice will be served. But I'm happy Azimio is coming to terms that yes, in fact, streets was the only way to deal with this government. At this rate, Kenyans are very ready. Very, very ready. But then, if you know you are going to be compromised again into talks, please don't return. Better we live with what we are living with it now. Musirudi. Kama mnajua mnaenda kudanganywa na Ruto, murudi tena kuketi. Tafadhali, don't come back. But if you know that you have decided to face it, Kenyans, we are more than ready to support you. Even those who voted for this government are very ready to support you. Listen here. Raila Odinga is saying they have not finished the talks. We do not want to issue our conditions now. When they will fail to agree, we will issue directions. We do not want to issue threats now so that it seems like we do not want them to agree. Baba, there's no time we are giving these people. These people are wasting our time. Kusema tuwapatie time. Which time were we giving them? It has been months sipping tea in Nairobi. They have nothing positive for us. And you are saying, we give them. But which time do you want us to give these guys? For how long shall we give them time? Yet Kenyans are dying. El Nino is killing people. Hunger is killing people. Poverty is killing people. The high cost of living is killing. For how long shall we give them time? Mother Karua is saying, the cost of living is not only about hunger. It is also about the cost of primary and secondary education in the country. We want them to run efficiently and not undermined. They are being undermined and a lot of children are out of school. We want university education to be restored to where it was. Loans must be given to all students and not selectively as the government is doing. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell Kenyans, it is now or never. It is us to fight for our rights. It's us to fight for our life. Democracy comes by blood. You cannot be free as a country without sacrifice. Kenya is independent now because our forefathers paid the ultimate price. They paid blood for us to be free. The constitution we are enjoying now, some people paid a price. For Moi to surrender and agree into multi-party democracy, some people paid the price. For us to have counties, for us to have the people we call the deputy, previously we had a vice president. Some people paid the price. Kenyans, it's now we wake up. We pay the price now to save our children, grandchildren, and our great-grandchildren. If we cannot do now, we will be liable. They will be asking questions. When Kakasungura was alive, walifanya nini tunateseka leo? Ladies and gentlemen, let us not be agents of dictatorship. Let us not create an avenue for killing our democracy. Say no to dictatorship. Say no to imperialism. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a food for thought for you. God bless you. See you in the next video. Asanteni sana.